30-day insurance. If you get an ID card every 30 days, you need to run quick. Because if you have 2 cars on your car insurance and you're on this every 30-day policy, if you lapse one day, you owe $251 per vehicle to the Department of Motor Vehicle. You can be fined because all of a sudden your policy was due on a certain date. You didn't make that payment. You made it like 2 or 3 days later. Now you created a lapse for yourself. There's a lot of those policies out there which I don't agree with. These are non-standard policies. You need to get away from those. Now, if you've been in that type of policy for the last 6 months, I can get you out of that policy and get you something that's either once a year, like I said earlier, or every 6 months. Again, for more information, I'm Donald Marquez. You're tuned into Your Insurance Connection every Tuesday right here on KCEP, the People Station. Call me at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. My location, again, is 2300 West Sahara. I'm right across the street from the Palace Station. All roads lead to Sahara and the 15. You can't get lost no matter if you're coming from Henderson, Summerlin, Boulder Highway, Boulder City, Pahrump. All roads lead right there in the heart of the town. That's where my office is located, right in the heart of the city, right on the corner of Sahara and Rancho. I'm in the U.S. Bank building. It's a brown, beautiful building. You come up to the 8th floor. The receptionists are there. They'll call me. I'll come out and get you, and we'll review all your insurances, your homeowner's insurance, your auto insurance, and your life insurance. Very important to me. Very important for you because, our experience dealing with people that come up, they're very concerned about their insurances. They hear me on the radio. They get it. And you know what? I have to give the kudos to the ladies out there because this is what I did, listeners. I went out and bought files right after Prince passed away. And this gave me an idea because, Prince had the purple thing going on. So I bought some files at the Office Depot. I went to Office Depot, and they had purple files and they had gray files. So I said, okay, for the ladies, I'll buy a couple of boxes of purple files. And for the fellas, I'll buy these gray files and see who are my customers. So I'm going to tell you something. I'm almost through. I need to go buy some more purple files because all the purple files are almost gone. But I have a box, and I have almost 2 full boxes of the guys' files. The ladies, I want to thank you so much for calling me. I'm finding out who's at the household. The ladies are really taking care of business. Thank you so much because, again, I bought 2 boxes of the purple files, and it's about, I don't know, about like 50 to 100 per box, okay? And the women are coming in, and they're taking care of their families. And so all my purple files are almost gone. I have to go buy more purple files starting the first of the year. Because this gives me a measurement of who is really purchasing the insurance in the households. So, fellas, I want to reduce some of those gray files that I have, put aside for you. And if you come to my office, you'll see me pull out that purple file or that gray file. Okay, give me a call at 702-236-2624. Let's book an appointment today. Let's not wait till the first of the year. Everybody says, well, I want to do it the first of the year. Well, why? Book an appointment today. If you want to book an appointment today for the first of the year, that's fine. We could do that. We could book an appointment for the first of the year. Let's and I'm gonna call you the day before to remind you have an appointment. Okay, as a friendly reminder. Again, 702-236-2624. 702-236-2624 is my phone number. I want everybody to just have a really safe Merry Christmas out there. I started celebrating early. I worked last Saturday, and I want to appreciate everybody that contacted me last week and purchased home, auto, and also life insurance. But I worked last Saturday, and I had a taste for some Miss Lola's hot tamales. I'm going to tell you something. Miss Lola be throwing it down with those hot tamales. I said, forget the cholesterol. I know it's going to be up a little bit. But so Sunday, I watched football and ate those hot tamales, hurt myself, and I fell asleep, and football was watching me. So if you know Miss Lola's phone number, give her a call. If you need it, call me. I'll give it to you. I'm not going to give it to you over the air, but because she's busy. I want to thank her so much for throwing it down like she does. Again, coming up, these holidays are coming up, and if you want to give a gift of love, get your family some life insurance. How many out there do not have life insurance? If you don't have life insurance, what is your plan? I said this over and over again. Insurance is something that you take out and you just pay it and forget it. Life insurance is not something you just take out You know, you take it out, you pay for it for a few months, and then you let the policy lapse, or you don't pay it on it anymore because you saw some shoes out there, or things changed in your life. You make adjustments because you want to keep your life insurance in place. You always want to keep your life insurance in place. Right now, life is so uncertain. Anything can happen. You're gonna leave your family behind with a big major bill. There's too much of that been going on for too long. Where our loved ones, we love them to death, and all of a sudden, we lose a loved one and we have no money to bury them because you didn't get up and call me to get some life insurance. Okay, get some life insurance on your family. I can insure a person up to 85 years young. I don't care if you have cancer, diabetes. Okay, I can insure you. I can get you some insurance. Cancer or diabetes, I can get you insurance. No problem. COPD, no problem. If you're a smoker, no problem. We can get you some life insurance. If you smoked a tweed, I can get you some life insurance. But you have to call me. 702-236-2624 is my phone number. 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number. So there's really no excuse. I know a lot of you out there, well, I have insurance on my job, which is fine. But think about it. And I've talked to people in HR, human resources on these jobs, and how long it takes for those policies to pay off. Your job policy must have a death certificate in the state of Nevada. It takes about 3 weeks to get that death certificate. And then once you get the death certificate, now you got to go file a claim through HR. How long that process will take? Probably another 3 to 4 weeks. All right. Now your loved one is sitting in the box for almost 8 weeks before something happens. And these funeral homes are not going to act until they receive the money. Now, if you want to bake pies and bake sales and car washes, a car wash at $20 a car to bury the average person today is about 750 cars you have to wash. That's a lot of washing cars. I washed my car and that was like, oof, I don't do this no more. That's one car. Or if I wash my truck, it's like, ooh, it take me a whole week to recover from washing my one truck. Now, can you imagine trying to wash 750 cars in less than 2 weeks to bury a loved one at $20 a car? Plus, you got to get the materials to wash the car. Why would you take your family through that? You don't have to do that, listeners. Just give me a call. I could take care of you. Again, whether you have cancer, COPD, diabetics, or if you have a drug or alcohol abuse, I still can get you some insurance, If you have HIV below age 45, right now I can't, but over age 45, if you have HIV, I can get you some life insurance. And I'm working on under age 45. So, I know some companies out there that will write you under age 45 if you have HIV. For more information, you call me, and I'll give you that information. But I'm here to help you. I'm here to educate you about insurance. Take advantage of this education. No one else does this but me. Okay, no one. Your insurance agent is not on the air educating you, which they're very busy people. But I came up with this idea to give back to my community, to educate you on my education and insurance. Over 20 years of experience in the insurance business. I know all about it. There's nothing new I haven't heard before. You cannot come to me with something new or a better deal over here because I already know. And if you do have a better deal, I'm going to push the paperwork back to you and say, you know what? You need to stay where you are. And I have done that many times. I say, you know what? This is good for right now. You don't have to do anything right away, but I do suggest that you make a decision within the upcoming few years. And let's talk about that, and especially with life insurance. If you have a life insurance policy and you're in your 60s, all right, going into your 70s, and you have a term life insurance policy. I've seen this a lot lately. A term life insurance policy that is getting ready to term out. In other words, your policy is going to end pretty soon because now you're in your 60s and you look like you're going to outlive your policy because you're very healthy right now. Okay? Once that policy ends, all of a sudden now, every single year thereafter, that policy will go up and up. The cost of that insurance is going to go up. It's going to triple overnight for the full year, okay? And then the next year it's going to quadruple, so it's going to get very expensive really, really quick. Don't let that happen. Now, there are ways we can convert that policy into what we call a permanent policy that's going to last the rest of your life. The rate won't change. The face amount won't change. All of a sudden now you could borrow money against the policy if you have to, but you have to have the policy for a while. You can't have the policy for a couple of years and then expect to borrow money on it. It's not gonna. It takes time to build up, because a lot of times these permanent policies, they do have a guaranteed interest rate, and depending on the market, how well the market does, there is a guaranteed interest rate, a return on your money when you make your premium payments. It's just like I say, look at it as a savings account. You're putting money in there, and if you need to borrow money at a later time, you can do that. And even if your situation changes, with some of these policies, especially the whole life insurance policy, the policy can pay for itself. For more information, call me. My name is Donald Marquez. You're tuned into Your Insurance Connection. My phone number is 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. We only have a couple minutes left. Again, life insurance is extremely important to me. It should be extremely important to you to protect your family. Just think about it. Single moms out there, you have 2 or 3 kids with no life insurance. Something happens to you, what's going to happen to those kids? Single dads, something happens to you, what's going to happen to the kids? Who's going to take care of the kids? 2 or 3 kids with no money. You know what kind of burden that puts on the family? Now, if you have an elderly parent, with no life insurance and you're trying to figure out what we're going to do, come talk to me. Come talk to me. Let's not wait too late. Mom and dad they're 79, 80 years old with no life insurance. What are we going to do? I don't want to bet against them. Well, you're not betting against them. You're betting for yourself, okay? Because these policies will pay, but you haven't done anything, and all of a sudden now when you lose a loved one, and now you have to come up with $15,000, $12,000 right now, where you can easily take out a life insurance policy on your parents or your grandparents, or even on your kids. If you got some kids out there and you need some insurance to put on your kids, I can write a life insurance policy on your kids without your kids being there. All right? I can cover your kids if you got, if you got one of them little, kids out there that's doing the things that they shouldn't be doing. You could be the owner of their life insurance policy. You can put something on them because, sometimes these kids have these lifestyles out there. They just want to be a part of it. All right? I can help you with that. 702-236-2624 is my phone number. My name is Donald Marquez. You're tuned into Your Insurance Connection. I'm looking for insurance agents that, that want a career change, selling life insurance. And I'm looking for people that, if you're looking for a career change, if you're bored of what you're doing or you want to switch up, give me a call at 702-236-2624. 702-236-2624 is my phone number. Get in touch with me, and I'll show you what I can offer you. Again, give me a call at 702-236-2624. Until next week, you guys just keep it crispy.